Hello YouTube! I'm Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Ark Nova. So once more into the breach. Let's start up a new game here. I'm gonna change the thing to freeform, as in choose any map, only because I want this series to be us going through one of each of the maps, and I don't want to have to keep re-rolling for chance to land on one of the maps we haven't chosen yet. Okay, so we did observation towers. I think we did. Yeah, we did outdoor areas. We've done commercial harbors, park restaurant. So the last two we haven't done yet are Research Institute and Hollywood Hills. So let's dive into Research Institute. So as I mentioned in a previous episode, this one's an interesting one in that the ability can either be completely useless or is absolutely game-winningly critical. And being able to ignore one of the prerequisites on a card, as long as you have this area hooked up, is potentially very powerful, but it depends on the cards that you draw. Luckily, there's an out. If you happen to get a handful of cards that don't care about prerequisites, you can always start over here and lunge for an early free university. So, yeah, lots of good things to be had here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so round is countries, lizards, and Africa. Now, we have a lot of animals here with prerequisites, specifically country-specific prerequisites, which is really good because we can play them while ignoring them, meaning we don't need to go after the requisite partner zoo. Now, you can only ignore one prerequisite. So, for example, the lion, we could ignore one of these three, but the lion requires 3 predators. So we could play it with only 2 predators down, for example. So it can't brute force too much. Man, I really wish we had Asia as a thing, because we've got a really juicy Asia play here in that we could legitimately get the Siberian tiger going, along with some monkeys. Then there's also the matter of Explorer. Explorer is an interesting beast in the sense that you get, if you can get this down early, and Explorer, if you're going to go Explorer, you want to upgrade sponsors as your very first upgrade because you require it. Also, by the way, the whole Institute ignoring one requirement only applies to animals, meaning that we still have to obey your sponsors must be upgraded to level 2 to play this sponsorship from Explorer. Otherwise, that'd just be broken and OP. But yeah, so I think, so there's a couple different ways we could approach this. We could go all in on Asia, and that would be great if we were going that route. But I think we want to go for an early play towards country diversity because we've got expert on Europe, and he's going to produce a free one size, which is great for the Chinese water dragon. So we don't have to waste a whole build action to drop that down, and that's a separate one. It's also a reptile. We could then go koala. Now, we are going to need to either take the Australian partner zoo or play Research Institute to ignore a requirement for the koala. So then that gives us 3 countries here, which is great. Now, we could, instead of going with reputation, we could go partner zoo and actually legitimately get the koala. Doing that would allow us to make it cheaper and also start over here by the 5 money, and then get us an early path to that university. Yeah, I think that might be the correct answer here. So normally this would not allow us to have enough money to play through all of this, but I think I see a way forward here. I'm going to pick up the lion. We're probably not playing the lion. We are probably going to sunbathe and pitch the lion. Along with some others, because we have two critters that want to burn cards in hand, one for pure cash and one for pouching. And the pouching, I mean, the pure cash is going to be needed to afford the koala. So yeah, this is going to be my grab here. Now, what's up here to ruin our plans? Nothing really spoils the pot here. I mean, there's an early rhino we'd love to get our hands on, but yeah. So I think we start with, we actually want to start with Australia Partner Zoo, even though that's not the thing. It's going to get us closer to where we want to go. Because I want to start over here because we need the $5. And we also need a $3 discount that would give to koala. That's why we're going for that partner zoo specifically. Ah, Lucky Duck gets early federal grants. And you smashed the break for 5 already. All right, well, we need to be mindful of that. So what I want to do here... So we can start with the size 1 and put that right on the 5er. And then build this over here. The alternative is to build the size 3 first onto the 5er, then play this guy, which will give us a size 1 like up here. This needs to be next to water specifically, which is fine to put it up here. So it's really 6 of one, half dozen the other. This makes a more effective use of the space, so I think we're going to go build first. Yeah, I figured they were going to grab that. That's fine. I was not banking on having that. All right, now we play you, expert on Europe. And this goes absolutely right here, because then a petting zoo will get us to where we want to go. Not this round. We're more concerned about playing our animals this round. But next round, ho ho, we can actually, I'm really happy our cards action is up next. I'm really hoping they don't slam the brake on my face. Because taking the cards action will give us some extra card fodder. Alright, so us taking the cards action will not cause the break, thankfully, but then we're 1 away from death. And it becomes a wasted action otherwise. The AI could very easily see they both have these on here, but they could both easily slam the brake on me for 3 just to spite me. Now the question is, do they have... They don't have any... They don't have any enclosures down. What about you? No enclosures. I have a feeling they're going to slam the brake on my face. So, while I normally would really, really want to play double animals here, I think the correct answer is to play the koala. Just that way we get the reputation, we get the 8 points for the koala, under our belt, and that way our income becomes so much better. And then we can pouch the lion. We obviously don't want to pouch the water dragon. And then we can, in a later round, grab extra cards, play the water dragon, sunbathe away the extra fodder for extra cash. I think that's the correct answer here. Trust me, it pains me not to be the most efficient here. But I want to make sure I get that income, because the early points of appeal get you a lot more income compared to the later ones. So having those first, dozen points of appeal or so is so much more potent to giving us money per turn compared to our opponents. Now our opponents probably won't slam the break, because now if they slam the break, then I go up way ahead in income, or rather total money, because they don't have any animals to speak of here. So let's see what they do. Yeah, of course, they're building now. And now it's in my incentive to slam the brake on their face. And yeah, we want raw cards drawn from the top here. Well, y'all certainly. All right. Well, we have another Australia here. Yeah, we don't have the. We're not going to have the prerequisites needed to play either of these, so they're going to be fodder. But I'll keep the Australian dingo around. Unfortunately, they're going to get to play their animals. I still do not regret my particular line of play, because I know for a fact that if I had pushed it, so one of them would just spite break me, just to make me discard the cards. So our income is at a 13, but heck, even one of them got higher than us, which is, kind of pooish. But we can do Sunbathing Pack as a duo here. But I want to smack the brake, because I don't have any sponsors that I want to play here. Raccoon would be an interesting one. Also, if we can play a wolf would be an interesting play too. Kind of pairs with the dingo. Gets us a Europe tag, which gets us another size 1, which could then get the fennec fox or the raccoon. I'm happy to have the size 1 here. All right, we can't back our one project because we don't have our last thing in hand. But we have our X token, so we can build. We can build a size 2, and then we can afford... Can we afford... Yes, we can barely afford these, which is fine by me. So we just do a single size 2, bring you up here, and then the next size 1 we get to play, we can grab that. Not that we would want to grab it now, because they're kind of poaching those. All right, so we go X token on animals, so we get animals 2. We will play the dingo. And we will sunbathe away the king vulture. And now we can do 3 countries. And yeah, we'll go association worker because I'm going to try and snag Europe if at all possible. That'll get me a size 1 that we can then flip into the free uni. Now, because we have those size 1s, can I get away with not taking, with not upgrading build? I think so. So this would be an interesting one, although we don't have the rep for it yet. We could also, I mean, cards one would give us more options here. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do cards because we want both the porcupine and the wolf. And we can grab both of them. And there goes the porcupine. Well, no, dang it. I need some form of Europe. Come on. Well, I mean, I'll take the consolation prize of the raccoon because that's a size 1. Although, granted, we don't need we're creature or country diversity isn't going to help us out anymore. So we could always go for the New Zealand fur seal. Sea turtle tank would also be a good pickup. But yeah, them snatching up all of the Europe animals, that kind of took the wind out of my sails. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucked. All right, so here's what we do. We're gonna still grab the raccoon because the raccoon is just good. Do I want you? I need more rep, but eventually yes. But that's a bit long of a play for it. So, because we need 6 rep to play that thing. So I think we're just going to take from the deck. All right, that's good. We could always go Americas as our next partner zoo. And, okay, all right, looks like we're going reptiles here. Ooh. Do we go aquarium and ditch the raccoon? I think we do. And then I think we go for next time we get an upgrade, we are going to want to upgrade. We're going to want to upgrade build so that we can build a reptile house rather than deal with a bunch of individual notions here. So yeah, I think I am actually going to ditch the raccoon. As apocryphal as that is for me. All right, they play the rhino. They're getting species diversity. Well, we can piggyback on species diversity here. We are already at a 4 species diversity at this point. So even if they play it for 5, we can grab it for 4. All right, we need 1 more rep here. I think what I'm going to do... We need to build down here, but see, the problem is the aquarium has a really awkward shape to it. Like a really awkward shape to it. Like it would fit beautifully around here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. It would be absolutely beautiful, but then we can't really grab this. And we need the rep in order to play the aquarium. I might just... So part of me wants to... Part of me, I mean, I could just get the 2 rep here and then smack the break next turn. Or actually smack this next turn. I know that's not getting us our thing, but that can circle back. I think that's the correct answer here, actually. We need the rep that badly. We don't have the X token to boost that up, but that's okay. There's the break. And see, we get our workers back anyway, so we would have lost the use of our worker anyway. Now we can go straight to aquarium. Oh, and we can even use it to pick up the 1 rep here and get us to a 5 rep. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, what's our end games? Do we happen to have aquatic? No, we have climbing as an end game. That's unfortunate. So what are we upgrading? We are upgrading build because we need to build the reptile house. Now, getting enough money to play all of our reptiles is another matter entirely. All right, you pitched a bird. Yeah, we don't have any birds to toss in there, but that's okay. Sea turtle tank is an interesting grab, which we can get right now. The problem is, though, we need to be touching water in order to play our reptiles into our reptile house. And that ain't happening right now. We got, yeah. I kind of outfuxed myself. Well, no, I mean, we needed to play down here anyway. I mean, you know what? We didn't have a build upgraded. If we had build upgraded, we could have done something like that and grabbed these 2 bonuses. Because these 2 waters would have counted towards it, but unfortunately, that ain't gonna work. So, in order to get over here, we would need like a 2 for over here. And we also want to build it in a way that allows us to build our sea turtle tank as well, which is its own kind of awkward positioning. Yeah, actually, I don't know if we can do sea turtle tank plus a water-based. I hate that almost all the water is on one side here. Suddenly, my oh so clever idea is not quite so clever. Native farm animals is an interesting grab as well. We've got a few border spaces grabbed. So I guess, all right, so what's the alternative here? We play the proper... Like, if we do a size 2 here, then we can immediately pick this up. Man, I wish I had diversity researcher. Just covering up this one tile would solve both of our problems so well. And I mean, with the sea turtle tank, this gets us... Yeah, I think I think we need to split it up. That's the only real way forward here. So we're going to need to get the anaconda. And I actually... Yeah, we got to build it here. And then we need to find a way to do a 5 size that still allows us to do sea turtle tank. Which, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see the way forward. All right, we choose the university. Probably hand size, because we don't need getting that's not hypercritical right this second. Now we want to pick up sea turtle tank, so I think yeah, we go here. And then we go down here. And then, yeah, we actually need this right down here because that allows us to play the sea turtle tank in a way that lets us play it now, but also gets us over there. So, yeah. Okay, so we need Americas here. Part of me wants to boost up sponsors just to get this cycling faster. Yeah, and besides, sponsors is one of our things here. All right, we have just enough to play our anaconda. And we can get some constriction going on them, too. Well, on one of them, anyway. All right, got an achievement for that one. And now we can see Turtle Tank. It's going to offer me up a... So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's play cards first to get some cell fodder here. We're past the point with native farm animals. I don't want them getting that though, so I'm going to take it away so I can sunbathe it. Yeah, we get 2 counts of sunbathing. I do want the science lab to legitimately play because we upgraded sponsors. And I do, well, yeah, no, I don't want them. So yeah, we're just taking stuff away from them. Predator breeding. Wait, what's our predator? Oh, right. We could technically do predator breeding ourselves. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Yeah, we can legit support predator breeding, so that works out for us. Because I want to build up I want to do reptiles 5, so I don't want to lowball that. But first things first. Yeah, actually, we're only going to be sunbathing one thing because everything else is too useful to us. I mean, unless we play the science lab now, because we're almost to a break, and we have the hand-sized uni, so we can hold it. a kookaburra. We've got some investment in that. Yeah, actually, you know what? It probably makes a little bit more sense to play the science lab, because we get extra card draws, which makes the sea turtle tank easier to pay off with. And we're not immediately playing the saltwater crocodile. Technology Institute. I mean, extra X tokens would never hurt. We get points if we get 3 unis, but we don't have any incentive to do 3 unis. I think I'm just going to take I'll take the kookaburra, because we might end up playing that. Yeesh. All right, there's the break. Oh yeah, free card. Well, let's take Sea Cave, because we're playing a bunch of reptiles. We eventually can let one go. All right, so 22. We actually need to play the sea turtle tank before we build. So I think I'm going to exit back. Very important order of operations here. And then we can predator breeding program for our project to keep up tempo. All right, what do we want? More crocodiles, but same problem as before. Yeah, this one requires it. It's a lot cheaper, though. Like, it's a lot cheaper. And we'll have we actually might want that one over this one because it's so much cheaper. And it's because these prerequisites make it that much cheaper. And we can let it go and then play the saltwater crocodile in the same place. Yes! That is the correct answer here. Snap you up. And that gets us another worker. All right, we still need this to come around, so we gotta stall for cards here. I will take side entrance, because that could just let us turn that bonus on instantly. Nobody's really doing primates, are they? Quarantine lab would be a good one. I'll take a quarantine lab. Discard a card. All right, now we're ready to play Sea Turtle Tank and actually get some cash money from its effect. And yeah, actually we get a good amount of cash money from this effect. And so we sunbathe away you, and we sunbathe away you. And that's going to be 8 more bucks from sunbathing those. And now every time we play a reptile, we get more sunbathing. All right. Now we will boost up build by 1 so we can get a proper size 5, and this is how we get the size 5 lined up accordingly. We can move cards back. I don't need more cards right now. Now we could actually play the saltwater crocodile, and that would give us the 2 reptile tags that we need, and then release it and play Nile crocodile. We're at 11 of 12. I would like to play my animals so that I get the bonus here. Actually, you know what? No, we play the Nile. We snap up the cotton top tamarin. Although, we don't have enough science. Because that needs 2 science, and we're not quite there when it comes to ignoring a requirement. Dang. All right, that would have been a really efficient play. And we don't have the 2 birds to do one. Because, yeah, we have this empty size 1 that if we could use the backswing of the animals action. All right, in that case, yeah, we'll do saltwater crocodile so that we can support reptiles 5. And we can snap a few things just to mulch them. Like we'll grab you. Venture Playground might be useful in its own right. We've got our aquarium bonus. And now we get to mulch a whole bunch of cards here. I might actually just mulch all of this for the cash tempo. As awesome as the Adventure Playground et al. Is, I think we can do better. Because we got our sea cave. All right, we got our aquatic bonus. And if they don't cause the break here, we get... Actually, I actually wouldn't mind if they caused the break. But they're not. So we can support reptiles 5. And then we can use the sea cave to release. What do we want? Free size 2. The map specific is double clever on a repeat basis. Not sure if I really want that one or not. I mean, just extra money would be fantastic. And you know what? Actually, I might do a free size 2. Because that would have let us link this up. If in some strange world they let me... Well, no, they're not going to let me do that. Yeah, actually, I don't need the size 2s. I think we just take the money. The repeat money, that is. Ooh. Oh, we don't have... yeah, we can't take the partner zoo at this point, so we just take the $5. But we can take the university. We should have done the university first. Actually, can I back up? Let's try this again. Order of operations. We take this one first. We take the university first. We use that to upgrade a card. We use that to upgrade association. Draw a card from deck or within reputation range. We draw you. And now we can actually take the partner zoo. Yeah, Africa's already spoken for. And we get 2 points from third worker. We have to commit to something here. And it's not climbing park. I think we're going to go sponsored zoo, and it's not going to be pretty. But that was a power turn right there. And we have more power turns ready to roll. There goes the elephant. That's to be expected. I think I might just grab play from range here, just so we can get some more material on the board. The Rhesus Monkey Park. Yeah, so we can connect up our thing right here. But doing this would let us grab an animal. Now the question becomes, what is there worthwhile to grab? The Horsefield's Tarsier is a worthwhile one. But this is a little bit cleaner. And heck, we have some apes here, so we'll get some extra X tokens out of the deal. Man, nobody wants to break. Actually, no, they took cards, so the break was inevitable. And yeah, now we get a free card. You require the partner zoo, but we can but there's a Sumatran tiger. But can we play a Sumatran tiger? We can, but we then don't get our but that's double water. Double water with our aquarium is a lot more worthwhile. So we take the Sumatran tiger instead of the Nile crocodile to replace what goes, although no, we can't. Because that requires 2 water icons. And this would have been the perfect size 4 if we didn't ruin it with the Rhesus Monkey Park. So we can't actually play the tiger. Sadness. But we can take the hippopotamus. Because that's extra water. And yeah, we build something down here. We get to ignore the requirements. All right, we're going to do a little scattering here. We're going to put you here. We're going to put you. Actually, no. I'm going to put you right here. We need a size 2 by water. So that goes up here. And then a size 1 to link up our thing. So now we can ignore one requirement. Oh man, even the water playground. Oh, and we get constricted. That's unfortunate for animals. Because I need my animals at full strength. I mean, we got 2x tokens to muscle through it. But yeah, unfortunately we can't utilize water playground properly. But we want to be able to play 2 animals here. I'm fine just playing some cards here at a weakened state. Let's just draw from the deck. Oof. Well, we can ignore the requirement of the upgraded animals on this one. The full-throated is wasted, but multiplier association goes a little nuts, actually. So yeah, maybe we don't need the Nile crocodile there. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Granted, we are going to have to associate to release and then wait for association to charge itself back up and then play that. So maybe the tempo doesn't quite work the way we'd like it to. Let's go from here. Sponsorship Lions. It's a thing. What's this one run? Oh, that's, yeah, for Europe. Although I probably should just play the Nile because we do want more all right, you know, here's what we do. We dump 2x tokens into here so we can play 2 animals. We play the hippo. That's going to let us take the sponsors action. Jumping 4 plus 2 rep, or that is just 1 rep. I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'll take you. Jumping 4. Plenty of X tokens coming in. You may perform the sponsors action. Why, yes, I'd like to do that. Now the question becomes, we could just knock it out for sponsorship lines. I really wish we had enough room Like, I regret my words and my deeds down here with these two things, because that would have been the perfect water playground. Ugh. But we don't have room for it. So the question becomes, do we want expert on the Americas, sponsorship lions, or both? I mean, we could get the end game scoring for expert on Americas here. So we pump both our X tokens here. That's a total of 7 points with the +1. And that will lets us play both the expert on Americas and sponsorship lions. And yeah, there's plenty of spaces for them. So we can get the 5, because that's what you need for... Yeah, we're not going aviary. The secretary bird is an interesting play and release gambit. No, the low mountain range isn't around anymore, so maybe not so much. All right, now we can sea cave, and then free up our big enclosure. What do we want? More X tokens, probably. Now we can grab something like migration recording. Could have used that sooner rather than later, but I'll take it regardless. Yeah, I'll donate $2. Now we can just play animals again. We need to boost it up to 2, but that will let us get the Nile crocodile down, plus probably the cotton top tamarin. Do we have the money for both of those? We do not. All right, no need to rush the animals. Actually, I think I want that secretary bird regardless. No, I want the red-shanked duke. Yeah, the red-shanked duke is what I want. And we can put that in a size 4 right there in the middle. So we put you right there. And you know what? We'll start working on this. So now you need 5 kiosks down to get the end game scoring from Expert on Americas, and we're about to play one more Americas tag, which means one more free kiosk. So that'll get us where we need to go for that. And then we'll use cards and grab the red shank duke. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to discard a bunch of cards. But that's okay. We get you, and then we really don't care about anything else. The mandrill. That's another size 5 play potentially. Yeah, I don't have room for a meerkat den. Three cards, eh? All right, yeah, the bear's not a play. The tiger's not a play. We don't have the tempo. Well, maybe we do to get migration recording going. Thorny Devil's too tiny. Not gonna bother. All right. Plus, we get more cards. Like we can get this elephant, even if we're not playing it. Although we could play it because it needs water. Snapping. Well, yeah, you're not next to double water as much as I'd like double water there. I'll grab you. More fodder anyway. Yeah, I keep changing my mind what I want with my thing. Maybe I'll get lucky and we pull aquatic park from playing the elephant. We also have to keep an eye on what kind of money we have. Yeah, let's play the elephant. As fun as the mandrill would be, we want the elephant just for the off chance that we get some high premium points here. Oh my god, we get aquatic park. We just need one more water icon and we max out aquatic park. Where do I find one more water? That's one more water. You don't fit though. Jeez. Okay. Is there water in the house? Is there water? Inventive Primates would actually be a bit of a waste here, because we have. Hypnosis also isn't going to work. So we want the cotton top tamarin here. We are so close to crossing here. All right, well that gives us some end game scoring. It's so sad that we are like high rolling so many water things and we still don't qualify for the maximum water bonus because it's so stupidly hard. They did rebalance that in later editions in the expansion, but we got $9 Chuck to our name here. Foreign Institute, we have all 5 countries represented, so that represents an extra endgame scoring for us. And actually that bumps us up to the next sponsors. Wastes the X token, but that's okay. We got that for the endgame. common wall lizard is a mountain type. All right, what are our predators? It's just you, right? Yeah, it's just the dingo. So not really worth writing home about. We'd be better off just doing the small animals. I mean, that will make us cross. We could burn a lot of... Yeah, actually, I think the correct answer is to burn all of our X tokens into a grand finale of a final project here. Watch to see what I mean. So we start with backing this one, because that doesn't require us to release anything. We will take the... Yeah, we couldn't take the 2 size anyway. So we'll just take the money. Because we need that for the donation. It's the final round. And then we grab one more partner zoo here. Then we grab 2 more rep, which is worth 2 more, just 2 more attraction. Then we make our donation. Still amused that we could only get 3 out of 4 on the aquatic, despite our high roll. Granted, we are going to get an extra point from aquarium itself because it's got its own end game. So yeah, there's one from aquarium, 1 from Expert on Americas, 1 from the Foreign Institute, 1 from the Science Lab, 3 from that, 3 from that. I think that's our highest point total yet. That was one heck of an endgame high roll there. All right, folks. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!